guys, so I wrote a little strength program that you can do in your living room at home with no equipment at all. So usually the problem when you don't have equipment is that you can't go heavy enough to get a training effect. When you think about it though, in our classes and in our personal training sessions, I often use exercises where we don't actually use equipment. Single leg work is usually heavy enough with just your body weight. Planks, holds, split squat hold, super hard, bear squat hold, crawls as well, so a bear crawl. So I've kind of picked the exercises that I think will give you the most bang for your buck without having to use any equipment. So I was gonna do reps, but I thought maybe it'd be too hard to count. I know my brain is a little fried just sitting at home all the time. So I customized each interval, so it's not 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off for every single exercise. It'll be a minute of this exercise with 20 seconds of rest, 20 seconds of this exercise with 10 seconds of rest, because, you know, bodyweight squats are a lot easier than, say, push-ups. Okay, so that's why I have the different intervals there to mimic a rep scheme. So I know I said no equipment, but you actually need a little bit of equipment, but everyone should have this. 2 towels, okay? So these are just my washcloths, basically folded up, okay? So grab 2 washcloths. We're gonna use those as sliders at a certain point in the workout, and I'll tell you when we get there. Okay, so we're gonna start. I'm gonna have a timer going. You'll hear the beeps. I'll do my best to maybe give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown, although it does do a 3, 2, 1 countdown beep, okay? So we're gonna start with bodyweight squats, but it's gonna be 2, 2, 2 squats. So 2 seconds on the way down, 2-second hold at the bottom, and then 2 seconds to get back up. And we're gonna do a full minute of those before moving on to the next exercise. All right, so I'm gonna start the timer. We'll get a 10-second grace period, and you'll hear the 3, 2, 1 beep right before we start. Okay, so go ahead and find your squat stance, and let's do this thing. Okay. Starting the clock now. 10-second countdown. Okay, find your squat stance. It's different for everybody. Maybe to be wider, narrower. In 3, 2, 1. Down, down, hold, hold, up, up. Down, down, hold, hold, up, up. Okay, we're gonna keep going like that. We got 45 more seconds. Make sure the arches of your feet are up off the ground. Right here, okay? I like to put my arms out in front just as a counterbalance, totally up to you. Okay, back up. And you can imagine that you're spreading the floor. So I'm imagining I'm trying to rip my carpet in half by pushing my feet away from each other against the carpet, okay? That'll just fire up your glutes a little bit more. 20 more seconds on this one. And when we get to the end of this one, we'll get about a 20-second rest before we move on to the next exercise. Up, up, 10 more seconds. Spread the floor, use those glutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, next we have split squats. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, brace the core, drop the back knee straight down. You can also do them rear foot elevated if you wish, a little bit more challenging, or you can do plain old skaters if you have arthritis in your toe or in your foot. That looks like that. I'm gonna do split squats, and here we go. 30 seconds, drop the back knee straight down, straight up. Just one side for now. Keep your feet planted, core is braced, not hunching, okay? Shoulders are back, torso is upright, keeping the core engaged. And we're looking for full range of motion. If you got it, try to get that knee all the way to the ground. If not, work with whatever is safe for you. 4, 3, 2, 1. 10-second rest. And then we're gonna switch sides. So let's get ready. Rib cage pulls toward the pelvis. Squeeze the butt. Here we go. Drop the back knee straight down, straight up. Again, making sure I'm not rounding my shoulders forward, keeping them back. Core is braced. Remember, this is a great time to practice full body tension. It's a great time to practice those cues that I always give you in class that you don't do. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. 10-second rest. We're going for push-ups. You can do them on your couch, at an incline, or you can go on the ground. I'm going to go on the ground. And here we go. Big core brace, not allowing the hips to sag. Don't want to look like this. Keep those hips in place. Elbows go back 30 to 45 degrees to the body. Feel the shoulder blades squeeze together. Roll apart. 3, 2, 1. Come out of that. We got 20 seconds of rest. Now we're going for a side plank. So you can do a regular side plank with the bottom knee bent, like so. You can straighten both legs and stagger the feet, or we can do a leg lift, which I'll show you here. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Push the hips up toward the ceiling and hold, and lift the leg. This is a very advanced variation. Basically holding up your body weight with one leg instead of the two. 2, 1, 10-second rest to switch sides. Make sure you get the elbow directly underneath the shoulder. Straighten the legs. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice neutral alignment. Push the hips up toward the ceiling. Hold and leg lift. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo. 20 seconds of rest here. Let's get ready for our next exercise, which is our towel slide outs. Grab your hand towels, place them on the floor. We're going to get down into a glute bridge hold with the heels on the towels, toes pointed up. 3, 2, 1. Up into a glute bridge. Squeeze your butt like you're cracking a walnut. And slide all the way out. Let the bum touch the floor. Then pull the heels in. If you're looking for a harder variation, start here the same. Crack the walnut between the cheeks, and then without letting your butt go down, pull back in. Much harder. Lots of hammies. Okay, remember to crack the walnut between your butt cheeks. We want those glutes fired up the whole time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds of rest. Next, RKC front plank. So if you take my classes, you probably know this one. We're on the elbows. We're going to walk the elbows out, away from the feet, and we're going to walk the elbows together. This is the start. 3, 2, 1. Now squeeze your butt hard. Squeeze your thighs as hard as you can. Brace your core. This is about tension. Full body tension, as tight as you can be everywhere. Okay? You can hear in my voice, I'm already shaking because I'm bracing everything so hard. 10 more seconds. Keep holding. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out of that. 20 seconds of rest. And now, dead bugs. So we're going to go on our back. Knees are bent to 90 degrees, feet flexed. Arms are straight. From there, lift the shoulder blades up off the ground. 3, 2, 1. This is your start. Now, extend one leg at a time. Now, the whole point of these is to push the low back into the ground as hard as you can. If I were in class with you and I came around and slid my hand underneath your back, I shouldn't be able to get under there at all, okay? So hold yourself accountable. Right now my abs are freaking burning because I'm pushing so hard into the ground. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, after that, we have a bear squat hold. So for this one, we're on all fours in a tabletop position. We have 90-degree angle here, hip, and at the knee. Tuck the toes under. And then we're gonna hover the knees in 3, 2, 1. Just barely hover the knees above the ground. So the knees are as close to the ground as you can get them without them actually being on the ground. Okay, just holding here. this feels a little too easy, you can do a bear squat where you just hinge back, hinge forward. Just be careful that those knees don't raise up off the ground. 7 more seconds. 2, 1, take a rest. So this last one is optional. If you don't, if jumping does not work for you, you're gonna skip this one and you can do a cardio move of your choice, jumping jacks, front kicks, mountain climbers, whatever, but we're gonna do phone booth jumps. Okay, so it's just a squat jump, and here we go. So phone booth jump means you start and end in the same spot as if you're in a phone booth, okay? Arms back, jump, starting and ending in the same spot, okay? And try to have ninja feet. Try to be as quiet as you can on the landing. I realize I don't sound very quiet. Decelerating at the bottom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we get a minute and a half of rest. So have a sip of water, take your break, and then whenever you're feeling recovered, when your heart rate has come back down at about a minute and a half, start the video back. Do it 2 more times, I would say. Repeat it 3 times. If 2 times is all you have in the tank, do 2. If you want to do 4, go for it. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed.